Morning everyone, and welcome to day 3 in Caledon. Today is our final day here, but it is a pretty important one. Not only do we have the final day of the turbo, which of course we bagged the chip lead for last night, so we're going to be playing down to a winner hopefully today. Some other things on the agenda today is, first things first, we're going to go inside and grab some of the breakfast. I wasn't even fully aware that they offered an inclusive breakfast here, so we didn't even come get some yesterday, but today we're going to get some before we go to the spa for a full body exfoliation. We get that done, then likely going to go back to bed for a nap before the turbo restarts. As I'll show you shortly, the weather has taken a turn for the worst here. It is raining and very overcast, also quite cold. Perfect for me to wear my all black hoodie as well as my new black cap from ShuffleUp, which I am immensely thankful for them for just giving to me. But let's hopefully we can use these new clothes as some sun run material. Okay, so I just wrapped up at the spa. It was unbelievable. I got a coffee and sugar body scrub. So certainly at times it feels like your body is being abrased by sandpaper, but afterwards you feel like silk. I'm really happy I came here. I'm not usually a big spa person, but that was a great experience. As you can see behind me, the rain has just picked up. So it is now lightly pouring, but gonna make my way back to the room and have a little nap before the tournament grind starts later. Okay, we are finished with our nap, heading to the tournament area now. And there's 22 left. 5 people make the money, so I was just going through some soft bubble and hard bubble spots. Generally, the consensus is that the soft bubble or more RCM pressure comes in when 50% of the remaining field, 50% of the remaining field are going to make the money. So in this case, when there are 10 people remaining, that is when the soft bubble stages of the tournament commence, and hopefully we can just continue to chip up and have that big stack to just pile on the pressure around the bubble.
Now, who can you make it loose?
So we just reached the final table. We are coming in with 1,235,000. Blinds are 20k, 40k. So you can see the turbo structure coming into effect. Feel really good. Got through a lot of aggression on my table leading up to the final table, but I'm pretty confident we're still the chip leader, so we can continue to apply that pressure with the final table and the hard bubble now coming into effect. Unfortunate final table redraw, so it looks like we are second in chips and we are seat 1, the chip leader on our direct left in seat 2. So I'm gonna have to see and adjust as to how aggressive he is, and based on that I'm gonna have to adjust my sort of bubble pressure strategy, because if I'm opening a lot and I see him reapplying the pressure onto me, I'm going to be very, very handcuffed and have to tighten up a lot. But if he's on the other spectrum and letting me get away with it more, then we will certainly continue to apply that pressure. 5-handed and in the money. First and probably last break of the final table. Played a very nice hand as the last hand, where I completed the small blind with 6-4 off, playing about a million-ish, maybe a bit more than a million. Big blind, big stack checked. Flop came ace king 6 with 2 spades in a club, and I went for a bet of 50k, 1 big blind, mainly to deny equity, because it's very likely that he has at least 2 overcards that we can just get to fold. Unlikely that his range connects a lot with the ace king, because he would have raised it up pre with those types of hands. So the objective is to get hands like 7-8, 8-9, 9-10, all of those raggedy hands that can't continue that have equity. He does, however, call. Turn was a 3, so now we're in the mode of trying to get to showdown. I check and he snap checks back, which makes me kind of confident. I'm thinking he could have a variety of Broadway gut shots, some flush draws, things like that. River offsuit 4, so we draw middle 2 pair. Great, now our hand turns into value. And I thought for a while, and I thought it was possible that he has some weak king or ace deuce, ace 5 type of hands offsuit that decided just to check back. So in effect of targeting those hands, sized up a bit into a pot of 250. I bet 165 and he snap called. I showed my hand and I was good against ace deuce. So that pushed us over to 1.4 million. It's pretty much neck and neck with me and the so-called chip leader. So we're gonna keep navigating.
Lucky.
300. Okay, so it looks like they are gonna give us a break. We are 3-handed. It's been a little bit frustrating. I was chip leader for most of the time, and then the short stack, who was that first chip leader at the final table, he just kept 3-bet shoving every time I opened, and he just had it every time. I mean, he showed his hands, and so we're pretty much all 3 even in stacks. I'm not interested in doing any sort of deal. I still have yet to have my first true live title, and I've always said to myself that if I want to get a live title, I'm gonna win it outright. So that's what we're gonna try to do. We fucking won. First trophy in the bag at Caledon at a ShuffleUp event. Of course, being a brand ambassador is extra special, but I could not be more happy. I've never won a live title, and for it to happen here is incredibly special. A live title is like every poker player's bucket list, and this is a major achievement for me. Irrelevant of what tournament it is, just winning a live trophy and a live title means the absolute world to me.
The winner is in the building. Well done.
Thank you to all the dealers.
Well done. Well done.
Like possible.
Thank you to everyone. We did it. Okay, so tonight for dinner I got lamb chops. They were flame grilled, as you saw. They look pretty good. Gonna wrap up here, and then, as degenerate as it sounds, I am most definitely going to be playing some of the online Sunday main events. I'm gonna grind that and just relax and enjoy the rest of the night. This is gonna be our grind spot for the evening. Awesome place, fresh air, a little bit cold, nothing too concerning. Just gonna grind out here. Hopefully we can go for cash number 2 of the day, even though being a bit ambitious. Hopefully we can do it, and that's a wrap for today. I really want to thank everyone for following along in the journey. It has been an incredible experience, and topping off a pretty brutal Vegas trip with a trophy here locally is incredibly special, and all the support and messages I was getting throughout the whole day as well as subsequent to the event were unbelievably heartwarming, and your support and energy and love does not go unnoticed. So I really want to thank you all so much. Without you all, I would still be playing poker, but I probably wouldn't be as passionate about there's the light. I wouldn't be as passionate about capturing and recording my experiences for you all. So with that, that is a wrap on Caledon. Tomorrow I'm going to spend a few hours in Cape Town. Maybe I will capture a bit of food footage for you all, as Cape Town is certainly the food capital of South Africa. But for now, that's all. Good night.
Tomorrow.
I'm on the move, out into the great wide open. Look out, world, here I come. Hoist up my sails and ride the wind. Climb to the top of a mountain, fly round the world over oceans. Scrape out a living just for this feeling, alive and well, and I'm breathing. I'm on the move, out into the great.
So I had a great lunch here at Sushi Box. It was my first meal of the day, so I was quite hungry. I ordered a tuna lunchbox as well as dragon roll, which is eel, and on top of that, which definitely was enough, they gave me a complimentary portion of their salmon pot stickers. So I'm currently in the Cape Quarter area of Cape Town. It is easily identifiable by the Cape Malay style architecture here, which is beautiful, historical, and incredibly unique. Not entirely sure what I'm gonna do with my remaining 2 hours here, but I might just walk around a little, find a coffee shop. Cape Town has fantastic coffee, and just wait it out till we need to go to the airport. I'm over here at Truth. It's one of the famous coffee shops in Cape Town. I came here to get a flat white. Unfortunately, I got oat milk because I can't really handle too much dairy. But a flat white with black honey specialty coffee bean. Utterly phenomenal coffee. Okay, finally back in Joburg, back home, after a great flight with Lyft, sort of a new airline in South Africa that I actually really enjoy, but now going to call an Uber, make our way home, and it's a wrap on the vlog series. Thanks everyone for coming along. Obviously, it's one of, if not my favorite vlog I've ever made due to taking home a trophy. Thank you so much to ShuffleUp for putting on not only a phenomenal tournament series, but the staff at Caledon are unbelievably friendly, helpful, and just a great vibe overall. The tournament dealers were unreal. I took a shuttle with them from Caledon to the airport, and just super happy to be there. And I couldn't have asked for anything more than taking home a trophy. Of course, last but certainly not least, a huge thank you to Edifier, without whom I would certainly get overly annoyed with some of the more talkative players at the table, as well as providing me the comfort of super high quality sound for when I'm traveling to all these poker events. So just a huge thank you to Edifier South Africa for all they've provided me. The next series that we're going to be playing is likely to be one of the biggest in South Africa for the year. That is going to be the SA Poker Open at Monte Casino, again by ShuffleUp, and I can't wait for the main event as well as some of the other side events. So until then, see you soon.